Okay, really quick because I only have 13% battery left. I did not film it all yesterday because I did my errands. I had lunch with my mother-in-law. I got my hair done. I have no more gray roots. Yay for that. I have one coat of paint on the wood wall. It looks fantastic. I'm getting ready to do the second one. I'm hoping it only needs 2 coats, but this is what it looks like. It looks so good, and it's gonna look so good when it is done. So we've got this color here, which is like the grayish color. That's gonna be the color all throughout the main living areas of the house. And what's cool about this color is in different lighting, it does look like a different shade of color. So I think it's gonna look really good. Getting this wall done is going to really do wonders for all of the organization that needs to happen here so that we can put the entertainment center up against the wall. We can finally hang this TV that's been hanging out in this living room for ever since March the 11th when we moved in. And yeah, kind of get everything together. So I'm going to go plug you guys in because your battery is... and now it's down to 11%. So I'm going to plug you guys in. I'm going to do the second coat on here. I will probably check in with you guys tomorrow because there's still tons and tons of stuff to do before I can go pick up the grandkids. And then even after the grandkids go home, still lots to do. Still lots to do. Probably going to be lots to do until the end of time. Okay, today is Friday. What's today's date?
The 6th, I think.
Friday, the 6th of June. We finally have the TV in the living room hung up. After not having a TV in the living room for, it's been weeks. We moved in on,
Months, you talking about?
well, we moved in here on March the 11th was our first initial where we lived here and stayed here and slept here. And it looks so good, and I'm so excited to be able to have a TV in the living room again. Of course, we have to get everything hooked up, but maybe we can watch TV in the living room tonight, which will be a luxury that we have not had in quite a while. Look how good that looks. Also, if I haven't shown you, which I don't think I have, I started cutting in, but then I realized I forgot to do the cut in around the ceiling, and I'm sure you can see that. It's blatantly obvious that that has been painted. That's where a roof leak was, and I primed it so that it would seal in the leak. And this other dark spot, I think it comes through on camera, is there was a crack in the ceiling, so I caulked that. And I'm also going to have to paint that. We do think that I may end up having to paint the whole ceiling, which I'm really not looking forward to. I'm dreading that.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. But this looks really good. Now we can move the entertainment center back where it needs to go. We just have to buy a cord cover to hide the cord. All right, it is Sunday.
Sunday fun day.
I don't know the date. June something. This day has been coming since we moved into this house. Dave is figuring out the monstrosity.
All these wires.
That was left in the laundry room.
All these wires, man. Gotta love it.
So all of this is coming down.
Woohoo.
Woo-hoo. Look at all them cables.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know.
Cable TV galore. Insane.
I know.
So while he's doing that, I am doing this. So this is just the first coat, but I started over there and I've painted all there, and then I'm here, so I've got to paint all of this. Some other updates. We have been just rocking and rolling. So some other updates. We've hung up all of the lights. They are beautiful. These don't have light bulbs yet, but I'll show you. So we have a new light fixture in the guest bathroom, and this mirror was hung pretty low. It was like all the way down to there. So Dave did move the mirror up a little bit. It looks a little bit more proportional, but we do have to buy light bulbs for these lights because we don't have the ones that we want to use in there. And then we have this light hung up. It is beautiful. I don't know if it's coming through on camera. Yeah, the light is adjusting a little bit, but I love the color of it. I don't know if you can tell what color it is. It's like a shiny metallic champagne kind of color, but it's beautiful. We also have a new light hung here in the breakfast area. We also have to get lights for those. I actually ordered them on Amazon. They won't be here until Monday. So we have those coming. And we also have a new light in our little hallway area. Now, I love this light when it's on. It is absolutely beautiful. I love the shapes that it throws on the ceiling. I do still have to paint some more coats on this decorative molding that Dave put up, but I think with that light, it looks so good because the molding is kind of showcasing that light. So we have those. Dave also put up new lights in our closets. Now, these are the same lights that we had in our closets on Plumoso Loop, our old house that we sold, and the light's a whole lot brighter than what we had in there. My favorite light is the light in our entryway. It's beautiful. That is the new entryway light. I absolutely love it. It looks so good from the outside of the house. I also got some more decorative houses to put on my little ledge there. But let me turn this light on so you can see what it looks like lit up. So pretty. I love it. And then one last light, we put up this light in the dining room. Now, this is the same light that we had in our last house. The only difference is the last light was white with the gold interior. This light is black, of course, with the gold interior. And we did that because we are going to be doing black cabinets in our kitchen when we do remodel it. That's not going to come until probably a year and a half, 2 years from now. Oh, I didn't show you this update. We now have the TV hung up on the wall. Actually, I did think I showed it to you, but I didn't show you. This is not finished yet. I've just been kind of putting things up there as I go along, but it will probably change. But it looks so good and everything is coming together. This house is finally looking like a home. I mean, we still have crap everywhere, but it's getting organized little by little, bit by bit. Oh.
Well, I'm already cutting all these wires.
So that opens like a door?
It does.
Weird.
That's how you work on it.
Oh, I did forget to show you. We do have a new light in here. They do have crystals that hang on them, which are right here, but I haven't hung them yet because I knew if I did, it would interfere with Dave doing this today. So I haven't hung the crystals up there yet. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't know why one person needs that many cables. Or one family,
Probably
for that matter.
Business.
Who knows? But I'm going to keep on painting and we will check in with you later. We're taking down the board, the big board. We had a mishap with the internet. We did get that fixed. The internet cut off with us messing with all these cables, but we got it figured out.
And I got all the wires pulled back into the attic and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
I'm sure it's painted to the wall. And there's nails too.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. That wall hasn't breathed in probably 25 years. All right, it's been a few days since we filmed last. The last time we filmed was on Monday, and this is Thursday. So I do have some updates for you, and I have changed some settings on this camera. I have noticed that my footage is blurry a lot of the times, and I think it's because I had it on single focus instead of continuous focus. I don't know. I changed it. I'm going to see if there's a difference. But the last time we filmed, we were showing you guys, bright light, us taking down the monstrosity that was the cables and the phone lines and the piece of wood that it was all attached to. So what we decided to do, we sprayed some spray foam up there to basically seal up the electrical ports, whatever those things are called, so that no critters, like if there's mice up in the attic or anything like that, there was a hole directly from the attic into the house that they could squeeze through. So we permanently sealed that up. Now the one on the right, those are active cables. That is our cable to our, Wi-Fi for the house. So that we do want to leave open, but we did put some mesh wire. I don't think you can see it from down here, but we did put some mesh wire up there to seal up that hole. And we are going to put a blank on that, and then we're going to put a tiny piece of wood and just frame it out to make it look nice, and we're going to paint it the same color as the wall. So that is one update. The other update, I have really been able to get in here and organize a lot of stuff. All of the painting is done for the living room, the kitchen, and the dining room. So I'm going to take you around and show you all of that. It looks so good. There's still lots of organizing. I cannot talk. Organizing. That's the word that I'm looking for to do. Lots of organizing to do. So as you see, I still have a lot of candles on here, but a lot of the other junk that was sitting on here is gone. The dining room is pretty much all set up, but still, like I said, lots of things sitting around to just find places for. Of course, you guys have seen the china cabinet, but all the painting is done. Yay. For all of the living room. So I did put this here. I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think it looks too cluttered over here? Of course, it does look cluttered with things sitting everywhere. But anyway. And my little Roomba D-Bot is actually what it's called. I need to find a home for that because I did have it plugged in over here, but since we moved the trunk over here, I have to find a new home for that. I think the paint looks really nice. It just kind of makes everything look a little more homey, a little more cohesive. These bookshelves are not finalized. I've just been kind of setting things here and there. I'm sure they're going to change lots of times. One thing I'm not very good at is styling bookshelves. And I did watch a YouTube video on how to style bookshelves. And her decor is really, really cute. I don't have any of the decor that she has. So these are going to morph. I don't know what other word to use. They're going to change once we kind of get everything unpacked. There's still boxes galore in Dave's man cave, so I know there's decor things in there too. Also, I still need to pull these back, plug in my little extend outlet, whatever you call that thing, because I have to plug in the sound bar still. I have to plug in the VCR, oh my God. VCR. Some of you guys watching may not even know what a VCR is. VHS. Disc. What the hell is that thing called? DVD player. I feel like I'm losing my mind. DVD player. I have to plug that in. Oh my God. I feel like I need to go back to bed. Now, Dave's man cave. It still has lots of boxes in it that we have to unpack. There are a few boxes left in the garage, but most of them are man cave boxes anyway. He did get some shelves hung up in here. He got some new shelving from IKEA. I don't know if I've showed you this before. If I have, I apologize. He got his little, and it's kind of dark in there, sorry. He got his little shelves in here hung up. But yeah, we just need to start unpacking him and get him situated in here because like I told you guys, the countdown is on. The grandkids are coming soon. I only have the rest of today, tomorrow, this weekend, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to get things kind of finalized because I will be leaving on the 21st to go get the grandkids and bring them back. So this bed, this couch that turns into a bed in Dave's man cave is going to be one of the places that one of the grandkids is sleeping. So we need to get this room situated. Bathroom. I still need to hang some things in here, but I did fix this mirror. I needed to caulk around it so that you couldn't tell I had painted it. That was done. So that's an update. Craft room still looks like a bomb blew up in there. Oh, I do have one major update for you in the garage. I'll take you out there too. Yeah, all this stuff I need to find homes for. This is a box that I've been collecting things that we're just going to have to store because we just don't have room for them. Now, Dave says that he's going to put these villain Barbies in his man cave because, you know, they're villains, so he wants them in there. This is what the craft room is looking like. Crazy, disastrous, crap everywhere. A lot of this stuff is going to be going in the garage. So let me take you out there. I'll show you that, and then I'll show you what I'm getting ready to work on, and then we're going to end out this video. Dave added some shelving for me in the garage, in my little work area, and it stays so hot out here. I'm excited about this area. So this is going to be my little workstation for possibly heat press because I have some shelving in the craft room that we added, the cabinets with the shelf top, and I have said that I'm going to put anything and everything on that countertop, and it just will not all fit. I mean, I have a Cricut or a Silhouette, which is the same thing as a Cricut vinyl machine, and I have two printers, and the Silhouette, the two printers, and my heat press are not all going to fit on that countertop. So this is probably going to be staying out here. So that's going to be my heat press station there. And then I have this station here, which is probably going to be my crafty vinyl and also resin area. But Dave added these shelving for me because this metal thing is basically mine. But there's just not a lot of space in here. The top shelf has a lot of the resin things in it, like my tumbler turner, and some of this stuff is for tumblers as well. But I mean, this is a mishmash of stuff, gardening things, paint. So I did need another space for some storage. So we added all of this shelving. So that's going to get me a lot more storage. As you can see, I've been just compiling things out here that don't need to be in the house, that need to be in the garage. Now, I think those are all the updates so far that we have done, that we have not showed you yet. What I'm working on now is the master bathroom. I am getting ready to prime the texture wall that I did. I did come in here yesterday and I caulked all of the corners just to make it a little bit more smooth because I was adding texture and a lot of it was a little wonky. I don't know how this is going to turn out. Dave thinks it's going to be really pretty, but no matter how it turns out, that's just how we're going to live with it. It just is what it is. I tried something. If I don't like it, I'm just going to have to live with it for a while. So yeah, I'm getting ready to paint this whole room. And then the goal is to get this room painted between today and tomorrow so that Dave can hang up our lights that we got for here and our mirrors and get this room pretty much usable for when the boys come. And that's all the updates that we have done thus far. Everything is looking much more put together than when we moved in and all the weeks since. So yeah, I mean, still a lot of organizing, still a lot of organizing to do, but a lot is done. And that makes both of us very happy. So I hope you have enjoyed coming along for, this has been more than a week of things that we have done in the house, and the grandkids are coming soon, so we're going to have all types of fun with them. Then, once the grandkids go home, I'm kicking it into high gear, and we are going to start this picnic business, and I'm going to start crafting. We're going to get things organized and things together. Once the grandkids go home, I do have some major projects that I'm going to be doing in the house, so I'm going to bring you guys along for that, of course. But as for this video, I will bid you adieu, farewell, whatever you say. All those YouTube things. Bye.